Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're all about taking you on these journeys through fascinating topics. And today, we're diving into Bitpanda. It's a European platform making waves in finance and crypto. If you're into that kind of thing, the world of crypto and investing, make sure you check out Bullish Bytes on YouTube.
Yeah, links in the description. You'll find all sorts of resources we're going to be talking about today down there, too. So let's get right to it. We've got an expert with us, someone who really knows their stuff when it comes to fintech and all these investment platforms.
Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited to dig into Bitpanda and their whole story. It's pretty fascinating how they've grown since they started back in 2014 as Coinimal.
Coinimal. Okay, that's a new one for me. What was their main thing back then?
Well, their goal was actually pretty straightforward. They wanted to make it easier, simpler for people in the Eurozone to get access to cryptocurrency. It's kind of the Wild West of crypto back in those days. Bitpanda, or Coinimal as they were called then, they were kind of pioneers in making crypto more accessible. So basically it was all about Bitcoin and Ethereum, right?
Yeah, for the most part. But one thing that made them stand out was their adoption of SegWit. This was back in 2017. Now, I know not everyone's super techie, but SegWit, it was a big upgrade to Bitcoin, made transactions faster, cheaper. By hopping on board with SegWit early, Bitpanda showed they were forward-thinking, really cared about efficiency.
Interesting. Thinking ahead even in those early days, and now look at them, Bitpanda's way more than just a crypto platform.
Right.
I mean, they've got gold, silver, even palladium, platinum too. It's like a one-stop shop for all those alternative investments. And hey, if you're thinking about diversifying, getting into precious metals, we've got a whole series on that on Bullish Bytes, breaks it all down, links in the description, of course.
Yeah, you're right. They've really broadened what they offer, appealing to a wider range of investors. It's not just about the assets, though. They've also streamlined the whole buying and selling process. So many payment options, it's crazy.
It really blew me away how many ways you can fund your account. I mean, credit cards, bank transfers, they even take cash vouchers through the Austrian Postal Service. Who knew you could buy crypto with cash vouchers?
Well, that just shows how committed they are to accessibility. They want to make it as easy as possible, no matter how you like to pay.
Speaking of easy, what about getting started on Bitpanda? Is it a complicated process, like a ton of verification hoops to jump through?
Well, they do have different verification levels. So there's light verification, which lets you trade crypto, use bank transfers. And then there's full verification, which unlocks everything. Higher deposit limits, all the features. It's all pretty straightforward. Ensures they're meeting regulatory standards.
So they cater to everyone, from those just testing the waters to seasoned traders. And hey, if you're looking to really learn the ropes of crypto trading, don't forget about Bullish Bytes. We cover it all, from technical analysis to managing risk. Link below, you know the drill.
Right. And if you're already a serious trader looking for those pro-level tools, there's Bitpanda Pro.
Okay, Bitpanda Pro, now we're talking. Tell me more. What makes it different from the regular platform?
Well, Bitpanda Pro, it's designed with institutional and professional traders in mind. So you've got advanced order types, charting tools, even API access if you want to automate your trading. It's a serious platform for those who need those sophisticated features.
So they're covering all their bases. That's impressive. But one thing that really caught my attention was Pantos, this initiative of theirs. Sounds crazy ambitious, talking about a multi-blockchain token system. Can you break that down? I mean, what does that even mean practically?
Sure. Think about it this way. Right now, you've got all these different blockchains or like separate islands, each with their own thing going on, features, limitations. What Pantos wants to do is build bridges between these islands so they can communicate, work together seamlessly, different blockchains, all connected.
It's like a universal translator for crypto.
Exactly. A more connected, efficient blockchain ecosystem. And it's not just talk. They're working with the Vienna Technical University, developing this token atomic swap technology, or TASTE. It's key to making this multi-blockchain vision a reality. It's pretty groundbreaking stuff. And hey, if this has piqued your interest, and you want to stay ahead of the curve on all things blockchain, make sure to subscribe to Bullish Bytes. We cover all that and more. The future of finance, it's all there. Links below, of course.
This Pantos thing is really fascinating. It's like they're tackling one of the biggest challenges in crypto head on. And speaking of innovation, they've also got their own token, BEST, the Bitpanda Ecosystem Token. What's the deal with that? What's the advantage of holding BEST?
Well, with BEST, you get all sorts of perks on the Bitpanda platform. Discounts on trading fees, you get priority access to new features, and they even have exclusive rewards. Think of it like a VIP pass for the whole Bitpanda experience.
So it's not just another random cryptocurrency. It's really woven into their platform. Smart move, really encourages people to be part of the Bitpanda community. And speaking of community, if you're looking for a place to connect with other crypto enthusiasts, learn from the pros, definitely check out Bullish Bytes. We've got a great community going on there. Love to have you join us. Link in the description, as always.
Now let's talk about Bitpanda's growth. They've come a long way since those early days as Coinimal. Back in 2020, they managed to secure a huge Series A funding round, $52 million, led by Peter Thiel's Valar Ventures.
$52 million. Wow, that's a serious statement from a big player in the tech investment world. Says a lot about Bitpanda's potential.
It really does. It shows they're not just some small European company, they're a global contender in fintech. And they're not slowing down either. They've already expanded beyond Austria, they're in France, Spain, Turkey, and they're eyeing even more European markets.
That's impressive. Sounds like they're really on a mission to make investing accessible to everyone. And, if you're curious about all that, the whole global fintech scene, how companies like Bitpanda are changing things, we did a whole series on Bullish Bytes about that. We dive into all the exciting stuff happening in the industry, the trends, the innovations. You know where to find the link.
Yeah, their expansion is ambitious, but what's even more impressive is their focus on playing by the rules, regulatory compliance. In a space that's often seen as kind of a Wild West, Bitpanda's gone above and beyond to make sure they're doing things right.
That's good to hear, especially for people who are new to crypto.
Yeah.
Builds trust.
Yeah, definitely. Their Bitpanda Pro platform, for instance, it's fully compliant with AML5, that's the EU's fifth anti-money laundering directive. Security and compliance, they take it seriously. It's crucial if the industry wants to be around for the long haul.
Absolutely. Now, I know we've covered a lot of ground today, so let's recap. What are the key takeaways from our Bitpanda deep dive?
Okay, so starting point. They were a small platform focused on making crypto accessible in the Eurozone. Then they evolved, right? Became a full-blown investment platform, offering a wide range of assets, services. They even have their own token now, Best, to fuel their ecosystem, give back to their users. They've attracted serious investment from big names like Peter Thiel, and they're expanding aggressively into new markets, all while staying committed to regulatory compliance.
And let's not forget Pantos, that ambitious project aiming to create a multi-blockchain future. It could totally revolutionize how we interact with different cryptocurrencies, make the whole space more connected and efficient. And hey, if you want to stay ahead of the game, learn about the latest and greatest in blockchain, you know what to do. Subscribe to Bullish Bytes. We've got a whole playlist dedicated to blockchain. Its potential to change everything. Link below.
It's all happening. So what does this mean for the average person? Why should they care about Bitpanda?
Good question. I think what really stands out to me is their focus on innovation and user experience. They're always pushing the envelope, whether it's their early adoption of SegWit or getting into precious metals or this ambitious Pantos project. They're not just following trends, they're setting them, and all while making investing easier and more accessible.
Yeah. I think Bitpanda's story really shows how technology can change finance. They've proven that you can challenge the status quo, come up with innovative solutions that benefit everyone, individuals, and the industry as a whole.
Couldn't agree more. And if you're inspired by Bitpanda's journey, you want to learn more about how technology is changing finance, we encourage you to check out Bullish Bytes. Tons of great content there. We're always adding new videos, keeping you informed. The link is, you guessed it, in the description.
So wrapping up our deep dive, what stood out to you the most about Bitpanda? What resonated?
Honestly, their vision for this multi-blockchain future with Pantos. Bold, ambitious goal. Really curious to see how that plays out. If they can pull it off, it could have a huge impact on the entire crypto space. And speaking of ecosystems, if you're looking to learn, connect with others who are into crypto and finance, come join us on Bullish Bytes. We've got a great community. Share your thoughts, ask questions, learn from experts. We'd love to have you. Link in the description.
It's a pretty exciting time to be following blockchain and the companies, like Bitpanda, driving it forward.
It really is. And for those of you just starting out in crypto or investing in general, I highly recommend checking out Bitpanda's website. Tons of resources, educational materials to get you going. You'll find a link to their website in the description below.
So as we close out this Bitpanda deep dive, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from all of this?
I think the biggest takeaway is that Bitpanda is a company that's not afraid to challenge the norm, push boundaries. They're constantly innovating, evolving, and they're laser focused on making investing accessible and user-friendly. They're a real force to be reckoned with in the world of fintech, and I think their story is just getting started.
Well said. And for those of you who want to dive deeper into everything we've talked about today, check out Bitpanda's website, explore what they have to offer. And don't forget about Bullish Bites for more insights on crypto, investing, the future of finance. All the links are down in the description below.
And before we sign off, big thanks to our expert for joining us today, sharing their insights.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And to all of you listening, thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Hope you found this episode informative, engaging. If you did, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future deep dives. We love exploring fascinating topics and sharing what we learn. And as always, if you have any questions, feedback, drop a comment below. We love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
You know, before we wrap up our Bitpanda journey, there's one more thing I wanted to touch on. I think it's really important, especially these days, security.
Yeah, good point. Super important in the crypto world. We've seen enough security breaches and hacks.
Exactly. So what is Bitpanda doing to keep their users' funds and data safe?
Well, they've got this multi-layered security approach. Cutting-edge tech, strong security protocols. First off, most of their crypto is held in cold storage. Offline, less vulnerable to hacking.
That's good. Cold storage is definitely the gold standard for crypto security. Anything else they're doing?
Yeah, two-factor authentication. For all logins, all transactions. You know, that extra layer of protection.
Right. So even if someone gets your password, they can't access your account without that second factor.
Exactly. And on top of that, they use advanced encryption for all data, everything going between their servers and your device.
So they're really going all out on security. Sounds like they've got all the bases covered.
Yeah, they really have. And that commitment to security is probably a big reason why they're so successful. In a space where trust is everything, Bitpanda is showing they take it seriously.
You know, speaking of security, if anyone's interested in learning more about that, how to protect your digital assets, we've got a whole series on Bullish Bytes about it. Hardware wallets, phishing scams, all that. Links down below.
Worth checking out. A little knowledge can save you a lot of trouble.
Definitely. So wrapping up this Bitpanda deep dive, what's the big takeaway? What do you want people to remember?
You know, I think Bitpanda shows what's possible when you combine innovation, ambition, and a real focus on the user. They've built a platform that works for everyone, experienced traders and newcomers, and they keep pushing the boundaries. What's possible in crypto, in fintech.
Totally agree. It's been fascinating seeing how they've grown, their vision for the future. And hey, if you want to keep up with all the latest in crypto and fintech, make sure to subscribe to Bullish Bytes on YouTube. New content all the time, exploring the trends, the innovations. Links in the description, of course.
Yeah, and always do your own research, explore Bitpanda, see what it's all about. You might be surprised.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the world of Bitpanda. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Huge thanks to our host for leading this fascinating discussion.
And thank you to everyone listening. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We love bringing you these deep dives, in-depth analysis, engaging conversations. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.